What if I told you this was the last Monday morning you would ever wake up to? What if this were your last week on Earth? Would you complain about going to work, about school, about the tests you don't feel like taking? I doubt it. I don't understand why so many people spend Monday with their heads down, acting defeated before the day even starts. Take one step back and think about how incredible it is that you get another day at all. You have the power to attack life from a different angle. You have the chance to realize how good things really are. People tell me I'm not a morning person. What does that even mean? If waking up early is what it takes to build your dream, to create a better life, then you become a morning person. What matters is showing up fully for the moment in front of you. If you're present, if you're dialed in, that moment carries meaning. That moment becomes a gift. We can be more grateful, more joyful, even when life hurts. You can be smiling in the middle of hardship, saying, yeah, this is tough, but I'm going to squeeze the best out of it anyway. Think about how you start your day. Really think about it. Because if you start strong, you give yourself a real chance to end strong. When you step out the front door, life starts throwing punches. So the morning is where you suit up, where you build your armor. Yesterday's armor breaks overnight. Every morning you rebuild it because you know disappointments are coming. That's part of the deal. But if you wake up breathing, if you see yourself in the mirror and recognize that you've survived everything life has thrown at you so far, that is already a victory. Your journey toward greatness begins with the very first decision you make in daylight. If you wake up early and give yourself time to prepare, it's like creating a bubble of resilience around you. Redefine what a perfect day looks like. Then live as many of those days in a row as you can. To me, that's winning. The greatest gift you've been given is the ability to choose. You decide whether you get up and push forward. You decide whether you wake up loving your life or sleepwalking through it. Slow down and enjoy the simple things. Breathing deeply, watching the sunrise, noticing the beauty that exists around you every single day. Life can be good. Life can be really good. Don't just aim to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. It's easy to complain, to stay bitter, to dwell on what's wrong with the world. But there's power in choosing positivity. That doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means using what you've been given to create something better. Small minds gossip about people. Average minds talk about events. Great minds talk about ideas. And the moment you choose to honor the gifts you've been given, the moment you decide to live in a way that honors the people who raised you, everything shifts. When you succeed, remember you didn't do it alone. Someone prayed for you, believed in you, supported you, challenged you, pushed you. Everything you see in me, everything I've achieved, every blessing I've received, it's all been by grace. It's a gift. And the real question is, what will you do with yours? Your gift might be money, patience, love, kindness, endurance. We all have something. Some of you will become doctors, lawyers, engineers, artists, teachers, leaders. What matters isn't how much you have, but what you do with what you have, the desire in your heart, the itch to build, create, contribute, improve. That desire is a sign that it's already meant for you. Anything you truly want can be yours if you claim it, work for it, and then reach back and lift someone else after you've climbed. Your life won't follow a straight path. Mine didn't. I was 20, broke, lost, and going nowhere. Then one day, while helping my mother in her beauty shop, an older woman looked at me and said she had a prophecy that I would travel the world and speak to millions. I laughed inside. I was flunking out of school. But that summer, someone suggested I try acting. One step led to another, and that prophecy unfolded piece by piece. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to think differently. There was an old puzzle with 9 dots that could only be solved by drawing lines outside the box. Life is the same way. Dream big, but back those dreams with goals. Life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, even simple daily goals. Activity is an accomplishment. Doing more doesn't mean achieving more. Take risks. Be open to new ideas, new people, new experiences, the chances you take, the people you love, the faith you hold on to. That becomes your story. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Fall forward. History is full of people who failed again and again before they changed the world. Reggie Jackson struck out more than anyone, but people remember the home runs. Edison failed 1,000 times, but number 1001 lit up the world. If you fall, fall forward. Get up 8 when you fall 7. Without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Everything begins with who you become. Your next level requires a transformed version of you. Ask yourself, not the world, not your friends, where are you supposed to be? What skills do you need? What information are you missing? What version of you must emerge to reach that destination? If you sit back and blame your parents, your past, your country, your circumstances, it's over. But if one person has overcome those same obstacles, then so can you. Anything you can clearly imagine, you can manifest. And when you're stuck, when life feels impossible, remember the power of hope. Hope is not naive, hope is strength. Cynicism is easy, hope is a choice. It's the belief that tomorrow can be better than today. It's the spark that keeps you moving forward when everything tells you to stop. Hope says something better is still possible if you're willing to fight for it. One person filled with hope can change the world. When hope dies, your dreams die with it. Don't ever give up hope. Don't ever abandon belief. Love, faith, hope. These are the hardest things to hold, but they're the most powerful forces in your life. Fear is easy. Negativity is easy. Cynicism is lazy. But you don't have to accept the life you were handed. You can build one that fits who you want to become. Many people do the right things on the outside, journaling, meditating, exercising, but inside they never change their emotional state, so their past keeps pulling them back. True transformation requires digging deep and confronting the parts of yourself that hold you back. It takes guts. It takes tearing down old patterns and building yourself into the person capable of living the life you want. Think of a seed. Before it becomes a tree, it must stop being a seed. It must break open and transform. That's what you must do too. Growth requires becoming someone new. Your life isn't about you alone. It's about the people you touch. When you become someone who feels full, free, and fulfilled, the first thing you want to do is give. You don't create your life because you have to. You create it because it's joyful, because it's magical, because it inspires others. What you become in the process matters more than the dream itself. You are more than your circumstances. Don't confuse who you are now with who you can become. You have somewhere you're supposed to be. You have a calling, a dream, a destiny. To get there, you must grow your mindset, your skills, your discipline. If you don't grow, you stay stuck. But the moment you decide, I can change, everything changes. There are countless examples of people who rose from impossible situations. And if it's possible for one, it's possible for you when life hits you. And it will. Look back and tell life, you picked the wrong person. Resilience isn't about feeling good. It's about doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. True resilience is when your feelings don't decide your actions. When you fail, when you fall, when you lose, get up. What you become while rising matters more than anything you win. Stand up. If you get up, you keep moving, keep fighting, keep pushing. Build that warrior spirit inside you. You can fall 9 times and rise 10. You can lose your lead and still come back and win. You are resilient. You are powerful. And your story is still being written.